How should we worship God? Love Him, yes, but how do we love Him? There are many fine points to be considered here. The first is, love is centered in the heart. So we should concentrate on developing the energy in the heart. But then, where do you direct that energy? The Srimad Bhagavatam gives this technique. It says to think of the heart as a lotus and turn the petals of the lotus upward to the brain. So feel that this heart's energy and love is being directed upward. Otherwise, if it goes outward, then it will go into Maya, into delusion. It can go into emotions. We watched the movie, a group of us watched the movie of St. Joan of Arc last night. Very interesting. But she was emotional. And she was looking at those branches as they were coming up to, the flames were coming up from the branches to consume her body. And she was horrified by that. If she was a true devotee, she would not be horrified. It is a good practice, in fact, to visualize yourself being subjected to that kind of a test and say, could I take that? And not be emotional. Be calm and turn it within. Well, we'll go into this a little bit later, but every pain can be turned toward God. So don't let your feelings of the heart go outward. They'll become restless then. I can't take that, I can't take that. Be calm. Take it inward. Turn it upward toward God. And this is why also all the chakras should be brought in. Lahiri Mahajai taught with Kriya, Navi Kriya. And that you put your chin down on the chest and concentrate on the navel. They speak of navel worship. That's of course ridiculous. Why should you worship your navel or even contemplate your navel? But there's a reason for it. The navel chakra is the highest of the materialistic centers. And when you develop the magnetism in that navel chakra, it draws the energy up from the lower chakras. And while you're doing Navikriya, put your mind at the point between the eyebrows so that it doesn't just become stuck here, but keeps on being directed. So with all our chakras, always they should be centered and directed toward the spiritual eye. The heart center, whatever energy you feel there, feel it going upward. Don't let it go out into the emotions. Joan of Arc failed in that movie, not in reality. By the way, a very good book on Joan of Arc, if you can believe it, is one by Mark Twain. He thought it was his best book, and he spent 10 years of research on it. It's a very inspiring book, so do read it if you get a chance. Her life is inspiring, but she did not recant and she did not get emotional. She just think of such tests in your life. Think of the worst test you could imagine. That surely must be as bad as anything you can imagine. And turn it to God and say, yes, I know this is temporary. I can take anything because everything I have belongs to you. So with your heart, try to feel that the energy of the heart is going upward toward the point between the eyebrows. If you want to love God, love Him with your whole being.